Hey, Dave, I figured it out. That one last name we couldn't figure out how to pronounce, I was just found out. It's Lorzalier. I got it right twice and screwed up every other time.
Well, you know what? Getting it twice is not bad.
So we got one race remaining, everybody. One race of 10. Again, we got to thank everyone for coming out tonight and hanging out with us all afternoon, all night long. And we weren't far off from predicting what time we were going to get done at. It's just before 10 o'clock right now, and we were thinking it'd be right around 9:45, 10 o'clock. And it is. So once again, go to our Facebook page, hit like, hashtag Great American Short Course with your pictures, your content, whatever it is that's going on. We hope you had a great time because we had a blast tonight with all the fans. If you're local and just bought a ticket to come out and hang out, please, please, please come on back. We're doing it again tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. It looks like the track grooming is just about done. Looks like the pace vehicle is moving. And we've got 3 race trucks ready to come out onto the track. We've got one veteran back. Hasn't been around for quite some time. One new man showing up, and one guy still making a name for himself, and it's been very, very impressive. That yellow Toyota at one point was one of the most recognizable off-road trucks on the track. It's number 12 of Mayan Spaccarelli.
So good to see Mayan back.
That number 85, that's the newcomer. Very impressive looking hot rod. Brock Hanmer in the 85. And that black truck. I was hoping he'd have the graphics on that thing because I can't remember what the name of the team was. But if you remember, they had big.
Yes.
It was something that I wish I could remember what it was, but I was so impressed with whatever the name of the team was. It was the first letter of every one of his kids. And it worked. Number 76 of Mason McCarthy.
And all of them are super nice people too. It's so awesome.
Boy. All right, guys. Here's $500. This goes to the winner. I want 2 passes per lap. 2 laps remaining. It balls out. It's all up to you. Yeah.
No black flags. No nothing.
Nope. I'm taking that black flag and toss it.
Toss it. There you go. Oh, is it Dennis? Oh, it's Dennis. Okay.
The old man.
Well, it says Mason on our sheet, but
yeah.
Dennis is the dad.
Coming to the green flag. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. And they just built this as one of the newer trucks that they built, too. They had a couple of old ones.
Little side-by-side racing going into turn number 2. McCarthy's right there.
Oh, look at this. Puts the pass on Hammer.
Has Dennis driven it all this?
Yep, not this year, last year. What are you going to do the first round? I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was the last round last year. They all blend together. And who are we on board there with? Great to see Mayan, though, man. That old Tonka, yellow Tonka on there. Did you ever see him on the tail of his garage? So the nice thing about Dennis McCarthy and Mason and that whole group, they build all the movie cars. Well, they proved that they could build a real car and a race car. Those just ain't fake movie cars. They're real race cars when they build them.
Oh, do I hear that voice?
Well, Spaccarelli's still out front there with McCarthy. You know, it says Mason, but it's Dennis. Mason will be racing tomorrow, from what I understand. Oh, listen to that big boy roar. My favorite by far. And you know what? Hammer, I gotta give it up for him. He is in that fight. Look at, he can still get in that picture there on that restart. Not far off. These two.
This last time's actually faster than McCarthy's.
This last time, you're right, it was 0.2 of a second.
They haven't been on the track a whole heck of a lot.
I have not seen them this year. New team, new truck. Sharp looking rig out there too. So I'm gonna drove in, I'm like, yes. Rock hammer. Sounds like a race car driver's name. He's got the hammer down. Hammer down, hammer. Spaccarelli, McCarthy, and Hammer on the 85.
Boy, they're all running the chip too, man.
Oh man, I love that sound. It gives me goosebumps.
How about this? Let's see. Oh,
Who can't love 900 horsepower?
they all ran their fastest lap, individually fastest lap on this lap number 3.
They're getting faster every lap. Oh, look at this. Dennis starting to get a little closer up into mine's space.
Here's the thing, with the rooster kicks up, I mean, it's not as bad as it was this afternoon, but what little comes up, it's worse than it was this afternoon.
It's like hitting babies.
Well, it's the vision is tough.
The sound it makes when it's hitting that screen, hitting your shield, it's intimidating. Love that night shots coming around. But you understand, you've been on dirt tracks, you know when that hits, that sound hits that front cage,
Well,
and then it hits your helmet.
Back in the day when Crandon was known for rocks, they would come around the turn 1 in front of the crowd. It was ting, 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 ting. And I remember interviewing Brendan Gaughan one time, and he had the thick stainless steel, like 1-inch square screen right behind him. And when he crawled out of the truck, it looked like a target, profile target, because the whole screen behind him, where his body wasn't, looked like bullet holes. And when he crawled out where his body was, it was a perfect screen.
He told me it cracked his shield once on his helmet.
Hell, Jimmy one time had about a volleyball-sized rock kicked up under the hood of his truck, and the way the truck was designed, the hood kind of angled back down into the cockpit.
The Chevy Thunder.
And he was doing this down the straightaway, zigzagging back and forth, trying to get the rock off. And finally, he just figured out that he reached up and pulled into the cockpit with him, and somehow was able to get it, between his feet in the back underneath the seat there, because it was so huge, he wanted his guys to see it. He couldn't believe it. So he saved it to show his crew guys.
Well, it looks like mine got a little bit of breathing room there.
Just in time for the competition yell to come out.
And that breathing room's going to go away, mine. Mine was a great ambassador, of course, back in Lucas Oil Off-Road Racing Series days. And when he did the Jay Leno Garage and had Jay Leno, and seeing him, gave him a ride around the trucks. And that was pretty cool.
So we got the in-car camera. Who is that right there? Can't quite tell. But a great camera shot for the fans back at home. I have no clue who that is.
I can't. The light keeps on flashing. Looks like Mayan.
Missing a marketing. Yeah, it is. Got to be because look at the door in the background. It's yellow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But what a missing a marketing opportunity here. All the stickers that
that's
right
mine.
there.
Right when I saw him look down, I recognized his eyes. Not that I stared deeply into his eyes or anything.
Okay, you know, that's like the second time you creeped out on me, man.
Well, sometimes you got to figure ways to identify guys. That didn't sound right either. I'll just shut up now.
No, you won't.
You have the right to remain silent, but I know you can't. All right, look at this. They're going to come right up on their nose to tail. Get this restart.
Can you imagine what the immediate neighbors are? What the hell's going on over there?
Yes. Bump fights.
It's a sound they've never heard before out here.
Wow, what a fast. Mayan did not waste any time.
Mayan actually checked up a little bit. I'm not sure if it was to set up for the next jump going into the first turn, but that gave McCarthy an opportunity to pull up alongside.
Dennis trying to look to the inside now. Mayan's going to come over, slam that door on him. He's going to have to back off. Yep.
Dennis is definitely trying to make something happen early on.
Going back on board with Mayan.
He looks pretty damn comfortable in there. One hand steering.
Well, he was there in the heydays of full lines. Ain't afraid to get to the base.
Both take that outside. Oh, no, they go split lane. McCarthy goes inside the split lane. Wow! Tries to outbrake Spaccarelli, but not able to pull it off.
But look at Hammer, Brock Hammer. He is right there in that precise machine.
How about this? Brock Hammer's got the fastest lap of the race. The 54.86.
I think he was waiting for that. You know, he talked about some guys like just to get through it. Oh, no, just when you say that, it spins out. But sometimes you just kind of save it until that second half and just give it an all. And he's got a fast truck, that's for darn sure. Can't wait to see how he develops.
I think Dennis is not going anywhere, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's like a tiger seeing a piece of meat up front. And Mayan's that piece of meat.
3 laps remaining this time by. 3 laps remaining.
Flame shooting now. Loving that.
Big air off that jump in the back section. Push going into the turn. There'll be 2 laps remaining this time by. 2 laps remaining.
Mayan holding on there. Look at this. Brock Hammer back down. Hammer down. Precise
like
Motorsports.
His right rear might be going down a little bit.
Because the right rear was the suspension side. That's what I was trying to figure out. Because it did look. Something's going on.
Look at that right
rear. Something going on. And he's definitely off the pace.
Whoa!
McCarthy.
Got a little loosey-goosey there for a second ago.
A little bit too much wheel spin there. Would this be the white flag? Yes,
yep.
It is. I'll get a good look here when Hammer comes down the front straightaway. Can't figure out, there's something. These trucks are a lot lower now, but they're just a little lower in the back.
Just a couple more turns for Spaccarelli. Oh man, I'm just. You can bet on McCarthy to make a couple of bonsai moves. There's one right now. Now he's back on the back bumper of Spaccarelli with 1 turn remaining. Watch for him to stick his nose in right here.
I thought he might split it up.
He dives in hard through the turn, goes way wide for his first time back in such a long time across the line. Brian Spaccarelli will take the win. McCarthy will take second. And coming out of that final turn will be Brock Hanmer. His first time here in 2022 to the Great American Short Course Series. Get your ass down there, boy. He is new here. Well, for the final time tonight, Dave Arnold is on his way down to the podium to talk to our top 3 finishers in Pro 2. It's nice to see Mayan back on the track. It's been a long time since that thing's been parked. So in just a moment, we'll turn it over trackside to Dave Arnold, talk to our top 3 finishers of Pro 2. And we'll close it up after that as we get ready for more racing action tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp. Right here at San Bernardino County Fairgrounds.
Well, here they come on up here. It's so awesome to see. Mayan back here, then Dennis, and then the young Hammer. Great to see a new young driver out here. Well, come on up. Let's get you guys up here and talk to you about this. We got people holding on to the live stream to see this one.
I gotta get my whole crew up here.
Well, we gotta do the interview.
All right.
Just like the old days.
Yeah.
Then you can take all the pictures you want.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the hotel. I'm gonna come to it. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Dennis is giving you a little run. He was giving you
Yeah.
like, oh, hey, where'd he come from?
Yeah. It'd be great. Hey, when we get done, guys, you're all coming up, and Eric's gonna take some pictures.
All right, let's go get Dennis and let's get Brock up here. Let's talk to him. Little interview time. Well, here we go. The young driver, Brock Hammer. Dude, where'd you come from? Because you had some speed. You know you turned one of the fastest laps out there. We watched on the time, the faster these guys. Until you had a little spin out, you were right there in the picture.
Yeah, this is my first time actually racing the truck, and I wasn't even aware I was running a fast lap. I was just trying to keep up with these two guys.
Well, I know. I was driving in, and I saw this new rig, and I'm like, oh, that thing's pretty tight. And I saw you, and it came out. Welcome to the Great American Short Course. It's great to have you out here, and very impressed with your driving. I can't wait to see you driving a couple more times in a race, because you might be pushing these guys off the box.
Yeah, I hope to get some more seat time to be battling these two guys a lot more, and it's really fun and competitive.
Well, I got to ask you, where'd you come from?
In the Production 1000 class.
Well, I mean, right from production, right into a Pro 2?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, that's a jump. Very impressed, young man. I know you got some people to thank for it, and I see that nice sponsorship on there, too.
Yeah, I want to give a big thank you to my mom and dad for giving me the opportunity to drive this truck, all my friends and family for coming out supporting me, Off-Road Warehouse, PRP Seats, Toyo Tires, KMC Wheels, and everyone else. Thank you.
Keep an eye on this young man, Brock Hammer, one more time. Going to move it over here to Dennis McCarthy. And we're like, saw it said Mason. And I'm like, that doesn't look like Mason. When did he get gray hair? No, just kidding. Dennis, man, that was a fun race to watch. I got to say, when you got up there a few times, you're trying to move the different split lines there, trying to move on my end. And Bull Mayan's like, man, I haven't raced in a while. You probably give him a little heart attack.
Well, I haven't either. I mean, I guess Mayan's been out for a little longer than I have. But no, I just came in to fill in for Mason. He'll be here tomorrow, so I'll bring the faster of McCarthy's out here for Sunday. But no, it was a great time. It was great seeing Mayan back out here. You know, ironically, you know, the truck that's in third place was a truck that I sold him, which I bought from Mayan. So what are the odds of that? But
wow! Oh, look at that! Here it is. You're on the box together.
But no, it was a great time, and you know, as always, I want to thank you know, Jake, Brian, Christian, Johnny Miller back at the shop, VP Fuels. I want to thank the track workers, because of all the years I've been coming here, this is the nicest this track's ever been. I mean, I was blown away. Like the big, huge ruts that are normally here that flip me over and this and that weren't here. So it was really, really a nice track prep. So, you know, thanks to Great American Short Course, and yeah, like I said, fun times.
I know you got people to thank, and I know we'll see Mason tomorrow, like you said, in the truck.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna make sure Mason's here tomorrow. I already called him and said, you're coming here tomorrow. So I'm too old to race twice in a day, you know, twice in a row, I should say. So anyways, yeah, we'll get him back. So
Dennis McCarthy, everybody, big round of applause. Here's second place. And it's really cool to see this man back. We saw him back in many of the years, and God, I can't even think how long it's been. It seems like it's been a minute, but you know, you've done a lot. You've been a great ambassador for the sport, you know, doing all the promotions you've done back in the Tonka days, to having your truck and yourself on Jay Leno's garage. That was really cool. So that's really cool to see. Seeing your social media, here you're coming back, and all of a sudden, look at you. You're back in the truck, and you're top of the box.
Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 years, and I've gotten older. I can't even drink the milk now. I'm lactose intolerant. It's like, dang. But talk about keeping it all in the family. I sold Dennis a truck, and he got into it. Now Dennis is lending me tires so we can race, so I appreciate that very much. But I really want to thank my crew. I've got a bunch of kids that come over every Thursday night for the last year and a half. We work late into the night. They work hard. I yell at them, but they stick with it, and we got the truck on the box, and it's because of you guys, and you guys have so much to be proud of. They don't even know how hard it is to keep these trucks running. They just like, hey, we come to the track and things work out, but they put a lot of work, and I'm so proud, and I'm so glad to see you again too, Dave. You've been through your stuff, and man, glad to see you. So thanks, family. Thanks, my wife and Allie. Thank God for keeping us safe. We prayed for that, and yeah, and for the gas organization to get this back and have something for us in the West Coast to do, and hopefully it'll grow. So thanks everybody for coming out, and we'll see you tomorrow.
There he is. So great to have him back. Mayan Spaccarelli. But give it up for Brock Hammer, Dennis McCarthy, and once again, welcome back, Mayan Spaccarelli. Here we are on top of the box. Well, it's been a great time here. We've got racing, like Scott said, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Scott, I'm going to throw it back up to you to send our send-off here. And what a great racing for round number 5.
Well, thanks a lot, Dave, and congratulations to those 3 guys. finishing up on the podium at Pro 2. And like Dave touched on, we had a great time tonight. Fantastic aerial shots from the drone pilots of the fairgrounds, the city in the background. Man, it couldn't be more beautiful setting for a Saturday night off-road racing. Like Dave said, we're going to be doing it all over again tomorrow. Live stream begins at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then 12:15, we'll be going back at it again. But